Hello everyone, Fuzzfinger here and welcome to another episode of the Warlords of Draenor Beta, and today we're going to go exploring in a brand new zone that's recently opened up on the beta servers. So I downloaded a patch for this and I thought we'd get straight into it. Now you need to be level 92 to go to Gorgrond, which is where we are going to be heading to. This is one of two new zones that Blizzard have recently added in the last patch. The other is I think Teledor or something along those lines. Teledor, that one, yeah, which is a level 94 to 96 leveling zone. So we'll be doing that afterwards. So you pick this quest up, at least this is how it works at the moment, the Secrets of Gorgond, from your Garrison, which will send you to your flight master, and then you can go on your way. You automatically have the flight point to the next destination. And the servers are sadly a little bit risque at the moment. You keep disconnecting, everybody's suffering from it, and getting teleported back to the Garrison on login. So we'll have to see how far we get before that happens, but hopefully we'll start to make some progress here. I think this is the first time I've actually used a flight point since I've been in Draenor. I did try and start making a video for Orking Down as well, which is one of the new dungeons that has been made available in the last patch, but just got to the first boss and disconnected. So I thought we'll try that again later once Blizzard have hopefully soon put some fixes in. And Tanarn Jungle here doesn't yet have a proper map, but Gorgond even does. So we're heading over to, oh, there's a bonus objective that works similarly to the quests I believe in Guild Wars 2. We did do one, didn't we, a few videos ago, but can't remember exactly how that worked. There's a few unfinished textures around here, hence the reason I presume why this zone isn't yet open, Tanarn Jungle. We did do the opening introductory bit, but that was in a phased area of the zone, so didn't get to explore the whole thing. But the skyline looks pretty awesome, doesn't it? You've got to say that. But yeah, clearly still a lot of work to do before the game ships in December. Well, we assume it's going to be December. They've said it's the end of the year. And I can't imagine it being too much before that, to be honest with you, so. Frostfire Ridge is also open at the moment. That's the Horde equivalent of Shadow Moon Valley, which is the Alliance Zone. Spires of Arak. Looking forward to going there. Actually, I've seen some screenshots of it. Looks pretty awesome. And then Goregrand, which is probably the least of the affected zones. Well, I know we're in the past now, but will become the least affected zone in Outland as far as the other zones here are concerned. And we've got a tinge of Zangarmarsh around here, haven't we? That's for sure. These giant mushrooms. Pretty long journey this, but we're just about to arrive now, and wow, this looks pretty. Very jungle-ish. And looks like we might have a tad bit of lag, probably because of all the other players that are hanging around these parts, and it's our friend Iril.
Arcanon Poros.
The Secrets of Gorgond, yep, except that
Remember,
handing, and
the lessons
now we need to follow
past.
the Wildwood Wash to Nyela's Watch.
Do not lose faith.
Which is the... well, just a little bit further up here, so we'll jump on our trusty bear mount, which incidentally I didn't go to this BlizzCon, but I've got the mount anyway, so I'm not going to argue about that. I've got a lot of mounts that I haven't actually earned on live. Invincible. I'd always like to get that, but never seem to have any luck when killing the Lich King. Wow, look at that fella. Lots of stuff around here that looks like it wants to kill us, in all honesty. Should we have a look at the bonus objective while we're here? Which apparently is just a little bit further down. Is it any of this stuff? Yep, but that's all grey. We got one. The only downside actually is that it's not route based, is it? I have to actually do all of this if I want to get the credit for it. which I suppose is somewhat irritating. At least I presume that's the case. There's been a lot of people here killing since we got here, but maybe they're just trying to encourage you to party more. Wow. New Moonking form? When did that come in? I missed it. Someone probably told me it's Cataclysm or something. To be honest, I think we'll come back later to do this because that's going to take quite a bit of effort to kill all that. And this rampant knife thing, that's a new creature model, isn't it? It's like a Hydra with the plant heads attached to it. But we'll just try and exit combat there. Oh, hang on. Oh no, it's okay, I was getting confused because I thought we didn't hand the quest in, but we must have done, unless it does it automatically. Because we've now got to go and find the survivors. That's popped up for us. So let's go and do that, shall we? Just got this nice little blue mark here, and this is the area we needed to come to. And I'm guessing I'm going to be killing these mobs in a few moments because there's a lot of dead ones around here. It's usually a giveaway, isn't it? Right, there's the survivors, and Gorgond is no place for heroes, apparently.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Slay Harvester Omru.
Remain vigilant.
And slay 9 wild growth. Okay, well, I thought we'd be killing these things before long, and we are. So level 92 mobs now have around the 45,000 hit points. Which is quite a lot, actually. I know that Blizzard have done the item squish, but in all fairness, they probably could have squished quite a bit more than that. And wow, these things hit hard. Let's throw a few heals around. Let's kill it then, let's heal. Right, we need to kill Harvester Omru, but I have no idea where that fella is right now. It's a bit further up, I see. We'll start making our way up then. Oh, these little fellas also count towards the quest. So take care of them. Saves having to kill the big ones, I suppose, doesn't it? One more, and then we can go and find the boss that we need to go and kill. Ooh, apparently there was another quest over here. Should we go and pick that up first of all? Are we still in combat? Yeah, of course we are. Now let's go and kill the boss while we're there. Who is probably just in his cave here. Okay, I think I am going to go and pick that quest up then, just in case we need to wander on in there. Let's just kill this fella though, because he's stopping us from mounting. Another mount that I didn't earn, the Astral Cloud Serpent. One of the perks of playing beef, I suppose, isn't it?
Interest you on a pint? Off with you.
Right, where do we need to meet him? A little bit further down. Oh no, maybe just where we picked up these other quests. And these mobs are really annoying me, these little fellas, because they're stopping us from getting on our mount. And they're just everywhere as well. I love these trees. They're definitely something unique, aren't they? I've not seen them before in this game. And just need to wait for this dude to spawn. Looks like he might come with a mount of some kind. There he is. So as with most quest mobs, it looks like everybody can tag him. Or special quest mobs, not the ones we have to kill so many. But you know what I mean. Right, we'll go and hand in then. See what our lovely rewards are. Maybe get some items. Maybe even an epic item, since you now have a chance to have epic quest rewards, which is an awesome change in my opinion. And I've already had one already in the last zone. There's also an upgrade you can do to, I think it's, I'm not sure what building it is, but one of the buildings in your garrison, which doubles the rate you get rare and epic items from quest rewards. So I reckon a lot of people will be prioritising that one. Well, let's be fair, once you've done all your quests, you'll no longer need that, will you? So something to bear in mind. I guess it depends how many you've done, since how the garrison is character-wide and not account-wide.
Arcanan Poros.
Get a nice chest piece and speak to Thalin here for our follow-up. Find the missing mole
Watch your
machine.
back.
The Legion's
And
end
find
draws
Rangari, or whoever they are.
Remember the lessons of the past.
So it looks like we're just going to have to head down now. We've done everything we need to do in that part of the questing zone. Unless we get sent back later. I don't know why, but I did not expect this place to be a jungle. Gorgond, it sounded like it might have been part of Blade's Edge Mountains or something like that. A bit deserty perhaps at this stage, or just not as green as it is, but I'm enjoying it, I like it. I've always preferred the greener zones over the more desolate looking places.
The Legion will
Variety's
fall.
good, of course, though.
Chrono
Wouldn't
Kai
make it green. I
Christo.
like the snowy zones as well. in
Good health,
Warcraft.
long
Wow.
life.
Looks like there could be a fair bit of variety of environments in this single zone, though. And find our next individual here,
Chrono Kai
Rangari
Christo.
Rajes,
Be well.
before having to find Jonar. Look at that, Jonar. Who should be just a little bit further on down this path. So, have a peer over the edge of the cliff here, see what we can see. Yeah, like I said, it's like a red Zanga marsh, isn't it? A crimson Zanga. No doubt we'll be venturing on down at some point. But did we get a
Good
follow-up here,
fortune.
because it seems like it's led us somewhere.
May your days be long and your hardships.
Yep, we do. We get to hand in just a bit further up. But we need to find the lost mole machine as well. Unfortunately, I think we might just about be there.
You got my attention. Safe travels.
Yeah. Right. And we've discovered High Pass. And there's so many bushes here. You could easily get lost, couldn't you?
The Legion's end
It's not really a
draws
gnome-friendly
near.
zone, is it? Right, Rescue Angari did that. Yeah, we'll
Dionys
hand that in.
Aka.
And where's our other hand in? So far this zone seems quite unbuggy, I suppose is the term.
What can I get for you today?
Bit of a change from Shadow Moon when that was first released a couple of weeks ago. It was a nightmare for bugs. Use the drafting table to craft a lumber mill or training camp.
Be good.
Oh, is this a Garrison quest? So use the drafting table. Where is the drafting table? Is this it? I'm guessing it is a Garrison quest because there's a lot of individuals, a lot of other players hanging around it. So we can do the logging camp or the sparring ring. So the sparring ring will train existing followers and also provides us that buff. Or the high pass logging camp will provide daily materials and reduce the cost of other buildings, so that's probably not a bad idea, you know. Once fully operational, the high pass grants the use of the ability to summon the Mecha Shred of 5000 within this zone. I think we'll do that. Got a little bit of a cutscene here. And okay, it's not anything to do with the Garrison, it's just to do with building a single building here in Gorgond.
I've the
Interesting.
finest
We'll hand
wares
that
in
quest
the
in.
land.
And we've now got some more follow-ups to pick up.
Watch your back.
Well, flight path and some more quests over here.
What can I do for
So
you?
we're getting the quests now, which will spread us around the zone. We can get to choose where we want to head to next. Over there, or wherever this guy wants to send
The
us.
Legion will fall.
Crimson Fen. So that's that mushroomy area, isn't it? That Zanga Marsh type area that we were looking at. But I'll tell you what, folks, I think we'll finish off here today. We've had a nice good look at the opening part of this zone, and we've already built another building, so we'll pick that up next time and carry on with these quests. Please do join me for that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also share this episode with your friends as well. I've been your host Fuzzfinger, and I'll see you next time for more Warlords of Draenor Beta footage. Bye.